Gareth, really nice to see you, and we're wishing you all the best at the start of what we hope will be another great tournament. Eric Dyer said today, "We stand for values, and no matter where we are, we speak on what we believe in." Have you felt any pressure not to do that?
No. I think we've obviously been asked questions about this tournament for over a year. At the start, the most difficult part was to do the homework as to exactly what the issues were here, and I think we've tried to educate ourselves as well as we could. We've met lots of people privately out here to get an understanding from people on the ground. And look, I think we've spoken. I think we have to be realistic about how much is going to change, but we won't be put off speaking, that's for sure.
Yeah, FIFA say, respect all opinions and beliefs without handing out moral lessons to the rest of the world. Let football take centre stage. England don't do that.
Yeah, look, I think it is right to respect opinions and moral beliefs, because we're all on this earth, our beliefs, the way we think, as a consequence of where we're born, and that's a really random act. So we are working for the next month in a different environment, different part of the world, different culture. There are some parts of that we have to respect and understand, and there are some parts of that that we wouldn't agree with and is not what we would stand for. So I think it's possible to have a position where you understand the shoes that other people walk in, but you don't agree with everything that it stands for.
Okay. Yes or no, is this a World Cup for all?
Well, clearly some of our fans understandably don't feel comfortable coming here. So I think we have spoken with a lot of those supporters. We understand it's a shame for us that they're not here to support us. But I don't think some of these things are binary yes-no answers.
With so little preparation time, what's your build-up needed most?
Yeah, what we tried to do for the first couple of days was excite the players about being in a part of a World Cup. We were privileged to have the future king with us. We wanted the players to be able to switch off from what's been an intense period with their clubs, get excited about being in an England shirt. We needed to travel out here, and then we've had to focus on the training pitch on what's the really important, what's the really essential ahead of the first match.
When fit, Harry Maguire has played every minute, pretty much of every tournament game for you. Will that continue?
Well, we've got strength in depth. We've got a strong squad. It's an important thing for us, because to go 7 matches, we know how hard that's been. In the previous tournaments, we've probably actually been quite fortunate with injuries, and we've got a few players that haven't had as much football. So we're going to need the squad, and everybody's got to be ready.
Will Harry Maguire start the first game?
Well, you'll find that out on Monday, Gabe.
It's a long time since we saw the best of this team. What convinces you you can turn that back on?
Yeah, I think it's international football. Of course, you gain confidence from winning matches like any other team. But form, you can talk about form, but there's a lot of reasons for the way our results went in the summer in particular. What we've got to show is the England team that people saw at Wembley in the last half an hour against Germany, where the shackles were off, we weren't inhibited in how we played, and the players saw again what they're capable of at their very best, and the best version of ourselves is what we have to bring here this month.
3 at the back is the formation you've largely preferred in tournaments. Does that suit the makeup of this squad?
I think the great thing is that we've got flexibility, and we've got that within the squad, and we've also had to adapt to different situations, we've always tried to be proactive in how we've made those decisions, find the best way for us to be able to win, and that's what we're going to try and do again this tournament.
What's the key thing you need in the first game? The key thing you need to get right?
I think mentality. The first game is a game we can win. And equally, it's a game, when you look at the opposition and how few goals they concede, it's a game where we might have to be patient. And we had to encounter that in Russia. The first game, we were playing really well, we were ahead. We get a penalty conceded out the blue. We had to go right to the 90th minute to win. We've got to be prepared to go to whatever it takes to win.
You're joining a unique club. 3 tournaments as an England manager, that's the maximum. How ready, how on top of your game do you feel?
I'm really looking forward to it, I have to say. It's why you do the job. To be in the tournaments, I've loved the 2 previous tournaments. They've been great life experiences. They've been great to have the country with us and to take the country on a journey, and we want to do that again.
It's been an upward curve. Semi-finalists, finalists, there's only one place to go now.
Yeah, I mean, that would be trying to do something that's never been done. We've never been to a final abroad. We know how difficult that will be. But of course, for us internally, that's our aim. But for now, we've got to focus on Iran, getting out of the group. Of course, we've talked about the big picture stuff a lot, but our focus has really got to be honed in now on the first game.
You confident?
Yes, of course, yeah. We've got good players and we're looking forward to the challenge.
Wish you all the best, Gareth.
Thanks, Gabriel.